what's a 703? 123, waving back.
Hey there, Bolt Sniper. Good to see you, brother. Trying to get my shit in order here. I'm starting with a new phone today. So, CB Lounge is now on a iPhone 14 Pro. Thank you. Look at that pretty Ms. Grant, says UDX267. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. I'm not sure how well I'm gonna do today, if at all. I'm starting late. I did DX yesterday just to see how Ms. Grant was gonna do. Apologize. Let me fiddle with the camera here. Apologize. So right on 267, right on Bolt Sniper. Hello, UDX59Z. UDX59Z says, hey, Reed, Brad here in Sandy, Utah. I've actually been there a few times. I like it there. Sandy's nice. Bolt Sniper says, I know, nice radio. Thank you. UDX59Z says, no skip coming here at all to Utah at all. 267 says, good on my end. How's your weekend been? Not too bad. Not too bad. It's snowing like a son bitch right now. 267 says, I heard you once yesterday, but I was on the phone at the time. Well, I appreciate that, brother. So, yeah, I'm just trying to get organized here. This is the first time I've streamed with this phone, so my iPhone 11 died yesterday, died dead. And it was only 4 years old. So it's either go get credit and get a phone, or I don't have any way of doing live streams or anything anymore at that point. So I had to do something. Don't like the way this looks. As you see, the radio's mounted in a different spot here. So the radio's mounted in a different spot up above Boss Hog. So I'm not used to shooting video of the radio right here. No, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So Ginger's back from rehab. She's pretty amazing, I would say. She's got a swing mod in her, fully aligned and tuned. She had a bad IC chip in it. I did not know that. So I had gotten a broken radio. It's not my wife's fault, but yeah, they sold us a broken radio. Not nice, for quite a big sum of money. So a very generous lounger out there, once again, arranged for Ginger to have some rehab over at 577 Jersey Customs. And Tommy did work on this radio. And of course, that dude's amazing. True gentleman and a true professional. So he did an outstanding job on this radio. I don't think there's anybody out there that I can think of that does as good a job as him. Maybe the Radio Garage. That guy's very good too. But anyway, yeah, she's back and she's very happy. At least she was happy yesterday. I'm paranoid. So yeah, burnt icy chip. The radio was swinging backwards. It was way out of tune, way off frequency. It was a mess. And that awesome guy down there at 577 Jersey Customs, he did a great job. I love him long time now. So CB Lounge 2112 love 577 Jersey Customs long time. So I'm trying to finish off a bowl. Check out this feature with this phone. Let's see here. Oh, it only works on video. Oh, there it goes. It goes macro. It has a macro feature on it, but it doesn't work, I guess, with the live stream. It works with the video. It'll all of a sudden zoom in on my pipe or whatever. So I'm glad it doesn't do that actually with the stream going. It just goes out of focus if I get too close. But before, on video, it'll switch to another lens and then all of a sudden zoom in on my hand because it's got a macro lens. It's pretty amazing. All right, let's check something here real quick. I gotta always check my SWR while it's snowing. Oops. And it's good because we're getting really dry snow right now. So we're getting really dry snow right now. We're supposed to get an inch. We've got 5. We've got 5 inches. We'll probably get a foot. We've got up to 60 feet above 10,000 feet. 60 feet of snow. The skiing is friggin' amazing today. Cold as hell. Tomorrow it's going to be 0 for the low and 20 for the high. All right, let's see if we can't get out there. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gate on YouTube. We're standing by. Right there. So anyway, I hope your guys' weekend has been going well. Thank you for everybody's participation, voting for the official sticker decal for the CB Lounge 2112. We will be getting on that very soon, getting that together and getting those ordered. The receiver on this radio is friggin' amazing. Man, I hope I didn't start the stream too late and the skip is gone now. That'd be just my luck. How about it out there? How about it out there? CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with that live video gate on YouTube. We're standing by. Right Right on there, 356 in the BYU. 356 in the BYU. Hopefully this is an improvement over the last time we contacted on this radio, my friend. Roger that. I'm on Ginger Grant. Ginger Grant is doing really good right now. Right on there, 356. Right on. 356. Always great to hear you, my receive. And always great to have you on the live video gate there, 356. It's a little bit rough and tough out there, so we're going to stand by, but we appreciate it, my friend. And good numbers to that 356 in the BYU. All right, so we just got to Slidell, Louisiana. I've actually been there before, I think, too. No, I haven't been there. I've been somewhere else. It was close to that. What is it called? Anyway. Shit. Let's see. I got to turn off the alarm here. Bear with me here. I'm multitasking. I'm having to turn off the alarm system on the house because my wife's out front. She keeps setting it off. We got 3 viewers. 3 viewers? Oh, man. Is everybody out there Sunday driving or something? CQDX, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video game on YouTube. We're standing by. Oh, I hear Australia. I hear Australia out there. Right on, we got 7 viewers right now. 7 viewers. Welcome to today's Sunday services here at the CB Lounge. 2112. And Ginger Grant is back. Now she's got her shit together. Mitchell Stitt, how you doing, brother? Mitchell says, nice rig, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I think Ginger Grant's a beautiful radio. I really do. CQDX, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gate on YouTube. We're standing by. Now, I'm not sure if this radio is going to get out as good as the Galaxy, but I would assume it would and should. 267 says, nope, I can't get into your receive today. Ah, damn it. And Mitchell says, hanging in there. Glad to see you on. Thank you. I appreciate it, Mitchell. Good to see you here, my friend. Hello, Seaweed. Seaweed says, ladies and gentlemen, how are we all doing today? 9 degrees here with 6 inches of fresh snow. That's about the same here, brother. But I think we're in the teens right now. It's supposed to be 0 by the morning. I'm not very happy about that. Oh, 267 says he's hearing me. Let me call out again. I'm not properly modulated, by the way, either. We haven't checked the smoke meter because I'm trying to dust this bowl off here, and I've got one already busted out. I just got to go pack it down. So once this one's toast, I'll leave for a second and get a new fresh bowl. We'll check that smoke meter, and we'll get properly modulated and recalibrated. CQDX, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gates on YouTube. We're standing by. I bet all the Californians are out there. Once again, we don't hear California. So they're probably just burying me. Bolt Sniper says 46 and dropping in Northern California in the redwood trees, 194. Very nice. Hello, Northern California. Seaweed says our weather and terrain is basically identical, Reed. Our low is supposed to be -5, but with the wind chill, feels like -15, they say. Oh, man. So you're going to get a little bit colder than us, probably. 444, how you doing? 444 out back in the chicken shack. Very nice. Good to see you there, 444. Welcome to the CB Lounge 2112. And welcome to today's Sunday services. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for the plentiful smoke. I appreciate it, Jesus.
From 44 Alabama, he's trying to capture your attention.
Car Crazy Guy, how you doing, Steve? Car Crazy Guy says, break for the weasel. Break for the weasel. Break for the weasel. CQDX, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with that live video gate on YouTube. We're trying. I think I hear that UDX267, UDX267, CB Lounge 2112 are hollering. We got you there, UDX267. We're picking you out of the hash and trash there, UDX267. Great to have you on the live video gate. You're getting across the street, my friend. Numbers to that UDX 267. It's rough and tough out there, UDX 267, but you made the trip. Good numbers to that UDX 267 from the CB Lounge 2112. We're going to stand by. Right on, 267. You made the trip, my friend. It's just really tough out there right now. But the receive on this radio is absolutely top notch. When it's quiet, that receive is it's silent. It sounds so nice. Even, my wife even said how nice it sounded. Car Crazy Guy says, I'm hanging in there, been sick for the last 6 weeks. Jesus, dude. Slowly improving. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Steve. Holy shit, man. 6 weeks? Man, that sucks. Hello, Sabotage 666. Waving at everyone from Canada. Well, I'm sorry. I hope you're going to continuing to feel better there, Steve. Fuck, man. That sucks, bro. Car Crazy Guy says, I have a friend on 37 lower trying to reach you. He's here in Santa Clarita as well. That would be nice if I could hear him. I very rarely hear any California at all. So that would be cool if I could hear him, man. Who is that? CB Lounge 2112. We hear someone hollering for us out there. CB Lounge 2112. Come on, come on. It's rough out there. Right on, 356. 2112. Howdy from 356. Good to see you, my friend. Great to hear you out there, sir. Car Crazy Guy says his friend in Santa Clarita is going by 216. So I'll keep an ear out for that number. I think actually I just heard him maybe just a minute ago, huh? Let me call out for that guy. CB Lounge 2112. CB Lounge 2112. Looking for that 216 in the SCV. CB Lounge 216. SCV. Come on, come on. Wow. Hello to that 347. Hello to that 347. You're sounding great on the video gate, my friend. Sounding great here at the CB Lounge there, Dallas. Roger that. Roger that. Yeah, you're making a nice trip out here. I assume you're barefoot. Roger that. 347 Cowboy in Manchester, Tennessee. We got you on the live video gate here at the Sunday services here at the CB Lounge 2112, my friend. Roger that. Yeah, Ginger Grant's a very, very happy gal, and I think she's doing a pretty damn good job now. Hey, much appreciated there, Dallas. Much appreciated, my friend. Yeah, I'm very excited for this radio. Good, sir. Thank you there, Dallas. Thank you there. 347, UDX 347, CB Lounge. Love you long time now. UDX 347. Enjoy your Sunday, brother. Good numbers to that 347 in Manchester, Tennessee from the CB Lounge, 2112, Carson City, Nevada. We are standing by. Very nice. Very nice. That was our superstar there, Dallas Rife, UDX 347. Okay, let me catch up here. Oh, I hear him out there still. Oh, the car crazy guy says, do you use a linear amp? God, no, man. That's illegal, man. No, sir. Oh, God, no. No. I'm running 1 watt. 1 watt. That's all I'm running. If you got conditions and you've got a watt, man, you're going to get somewhere. I'm telling you. Yeah, I agree. Seaweed's saying, what's a linear amplifier? 356 says, good to get back on the radio. Absolutely. Great to hear you out there, my friend. 267 says, 216 Southern Cal Tom asking me to wave at you. We'll tell him waving right back at him, and we're listening for him, but we appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. So apparently 267 can hear 216 in the Santa Clarita Valley. I'm sorry, I hate yelling over this thing. 356 says, 2112, good to hear from you. Absolutely, my friend. Always great to have you on the CB Lounge 2112 video gate. There, 356. Car Crazy Guy says, UDX 267, that's him, Tom. Okay. Oh, I think he joined the Facebook group the other day. Cool, man. Let's see here. Car Crazy Guy says, CB Lounge 2112, I have an amp and would gladly use it. I'm very happy to hear that, man. I think you need to freaking set your shit back up and get out there. You don't need the locals to talk on the CB. I don't have any locals to talk to here, and I talk on the CB almost every day. It's way more exciting to talk to Nova Scotia and Hawaii and Alabama and Illinois and Tennessee. You know what I mean? I wish I could talk to Santa Clarita too. Very rarely. But there are conditions where I can talk to Southern California. It just hasn't happened in a while. Hello to 575. Good to see you, my friend. 575 WRUN 578 Video Gates. Shit, that's a mouthful. Right on. Welcome to today's stream, my friend. Let's take a trip around here. See what's on 36. CQDX, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gate on YouTube. We are standing by. Yeah, I hope Skip's not starting to go already. Fuck. I haven't even loaded that other bowl yet. 57 says, haha, that's a nice looking rig. Hell yeah, thank you very much. No conditions in Dallas this evening, says 575. I knew I was missing something. Texas. Texas wasn't out there. Well, good to see you, 575. I wish Texas was coming in today. And Seaweed says 347 break. Let's go to AM real quick. Whoa. We're having Skip on channel 1 on sideband. Let's check that out. CQDX, CQDX, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gate on YouTube. We're trying. How about it out there? CQ, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with that live video gate. Come on, come on. Nope, no luck there. Let's go back to AM. So the Super Bowl's still going. See if we can't do some 15. Make sure I'm all dialed in here. How about it out there, DX Land? How about it out there, DX Land, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with that live video gate on YouTube. We're trying. Come on, come on. Oh, I couldn't hear him. CB Lounge 2112, we're waving right back at you. We didn't catch your number there. We appreciate you coming back. Hello, 105, Indiana. Hello, 105, Indiana. We got you on the live video gate right now there. 105, you're making a mighty fine trip to the CB Lounge 2112, good sir. Aw. You got covered up there by 416 in Georgia there, 105. Let me keep this straight. 105, we're waving at that 105 in Indiana, I believe. And 416, we're waving at you from the CB Lounge 2112. Good numbers to that unit 416. Appreciate the comeback there, unit 416. We're sending those good numbers to you, sir. Thank you for being on the live video gate today there, unit 416. Hello to that Little Squirt, Michigan. Little Squirt, Michigan. We got you at the CB Lounge 2112. Come on. Right on there, Little Squirt. Right on there, Little Squirt, making a mighty fine trip to Carson City, Nevada in that mobile. Drive safe out there, Little Squirt. Numbers to you from the CB Lounge 2112. Oh, maybe he's not talking to me. All right, let me stand by here real quick. So we're getting out on AM mighty fine. But I don't want to neglect you guys either. Let's see. Car Crazy Guy says I used to talk skip back in the day. The solar flares cause these conditions. They change every decade or so, and they're going gnarly right now. Yeah, you need to get back out there, Steve. Come on, man. That'd be great to hear you in my receive. And great for everybody else to hear you out there, too, brother. Dallas Rife came in. Right on. Dallas says, working this barefoot Yesu. Band is kind of wonky. Clear 1 minute, warble the next. Because you know it can't be on my end. 73s, everyone. And Seaweed says, I can't read the chat. I'm staring at my watt meter. 267 says, I know it won't help your channel, but there is a few trying to get 16 lower sideband going. It's pretty quiet, but easy to QSO if you catch a contact. That's cool, man. No worries. If you can't catch a contact, I think is what, Seaweed says can't. God, I'm getting confused. Dallas says, I'm still barefoot. A 2-pill at least would get me right, but I did get my 2x6 back, still tuning out my coax before I put it back in line. Almost there. Right on, man. I can't wait to hear you out there in all your freaking powerfulness and glory, brother. Hitman Radio, good to see you, my friend. Right on, brother. Hello, 2112, waving at my WL Carrie, the cat lady says hi also. Jeez, let me try that again. Hello, 2112. Waving it my WL. I'm not sure what that, I might be reading that wrong. I'm so stupid. And Carrie the cat lady says hi also. Hello, Carrie the cat lady. That's cool, man. Car Crazy says, I don't install radios in my vehicles. Well, put a base station together, man. Yeah, I don't have a radio in my either. Yeah, base station. You have a Cobra 2000? You need to set that up, man. And Travis Chapin, good to see you, bro. Hello, everyone, says Travis Chapin. How about it out there, Channel 15? How about it out there, Channel 15? CB Lounge, 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gate on YouTube. We're trying. Did I talk all the skip out?
Well, put your name on as you can. I don't care. But this here crap putting names on ounces of bullshit, man. They charge you another $200, $300, $400, $500 to put that name on your amp. That damn ball, you don't want that damn name on it.
Hitman says YL, aka Young Lady, LOL typo. Right on, man. Travis says the Grant is back in action, I see. Absolutely, brother. There's this great stuff called Deoxit, and it will take away the scratchiness issues with your potentiometers there, Car Crazy Guy. Car Crazy Guy says the Cobra has issues with the knobs, staticky. Took down the antenna and replaced with a ham antenna. Take your radio apart and spray out the pots, man. That'll take care of it. Get some Deoxit or something similar and do that, man, and it'll be as good as new. Car Crazy Guy says, now it's hooked up to my tri-band ham radio. Yeah, get back on the CB. Yeah, it's a really easy fix. I've done it to many, many radios, including radios just like yours, Steve. Just like the Cobra 2000. Well, I've done a Cobra 2000 and 139 and a 142. You know, they're all basically built the same. Very, very, very simple. Yeah, just spray some Deoxit in there and and work the frickin' potentiometer 60 times or so. I just sit there for a couple minutes with each one of them. But you want to work it like at least 50 times. You want to keep dialing that thing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and switches as well. And just do it. Just go for it, man. Just go for it. Go crazy. Just go crazy. How about it out there, Channel 17? How about it out there, Channel 17? CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gate on YouTube. Come on, come on. Car Crazy Guy says, I've heard about Deoxit. Yeah, it's good shit, man. But there's other stuff out there that's just as good or work just as well and not as expensive. Jeez. And Travis says, you got to work it. You got to work it. Work it. You know it. Ah, 747 out there. Or, no, that sounded like 79, actually. How about it out there, DX Land? How about it out there, DX Land? CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gate on YouTube. Come on, come on. Way out there. Travis says, far out, man. Far out. CQDX, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gate on YouTube. We're standing by. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gate on YouTube. We're standing by. It's 3:56 here at the CB Lounge 2112. So Skip might be fucking taking off already. I totally apologize about the late start today. Once again, I haven't even freaking loaded an actual real bull. That's sad. It's a very sad day. But the smoke meter is gnarly. Look at that. Look at the smoke meter, boys. Look at that. Ugh. So the smoke meter works with these kind of meters also. That's good. Oh, man. Woo. Travis says 37 degrees at 7 or 6:56. No, what is that? 18? Yeah, 6:56. Travis says SWRs are off the wall. They are too, brother. They're definitely off the wall. Like vans, dude. My SWRs are like vans off the wall. George Bishop. Hello, George Bishop. George says, first time I heard you in the Buckeye for a while. 608 in the Buckeye. Good to see you there. 608 in the Buckeye. Right on, my friend. Appreciate you coming in today. Yeah, it's been a while since I've heard Ohio, really. So, yeah, good. I'm glad I'm getting out there, my friend. Hello to that 608. I don't know if Skip's around anymore, though. Seems that it's kind of boned out now. Pretty quick. We're only 45 minutes into this stream. That's like 5 minutes for me. I do 8-hour streams, goddammit. Not very often. Maybe only once. 8 hours. 8 hour. You be 8 hour. You go now. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. I appreciate that. Here's the winning design here for the CB Lounge 2112 stickers, decals. There it is. Let's see here. Oh! There. That's the winner. Right there. But I made this one. This was the runner-up. I made that one. I'm still going to use that one on my shows. I like that one. Love you long time. Dallas says, Mother Nature left me. She's cold as a mother-in-law's heart. And Travis says, nice new design, Reed. Thank you, sir. I'm excited to get them made, and I'm excited to give them to you guys. And I'm excited to see where you guys put them. Stick them loud and proud. CQDX, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live, that's right, a live video gate on YouTube. We are standing by. Jeez. Don't everybody come back at once now. Yeah, I got started late today because Skip was going good since I got up at noon, but my poor wife is asleep, and I can't use my auxiliary equipment when she's sleeping because it wakes her up. Long story if you don't know it already. I'm sure you guys already know it. So I had to wait for her to get up, and she didn't get up till after 3, unfortunately. But that poor girl, she works her friggin' ass off. So you know what I mean? I'll just patiently wait. She needs her rest. No worries. But yeah, that's why I got a late start and kind of missed a lot of the Skip, I think. Dallas says the radio looks amazing and sounds the same. I sent you a video gate. I appreciate it, brother. I saw it come through, my friend. And 267 says, Dallas, can you hear the group that runs Channel 8 around the corner of Alabama, Georgia, and Tennessee? And Dallas says that thing is an audio monster. Good. Good. I'm running my old turbo here. I was running the M6B. I don't think this radio liked the D104 handheld for some reason. And I think I had the mic gain up too high on the radio. And I think that was what's causing my problem originally with first time around I was using it after I got it back. Excuse me. Whew. CQDX, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gate on YouTube. We're standing by. Well, fuck a duck. Travis says, never ran power mics, always ran noise-canceling mics. I've never ran a noise-canceling mic. I've always ran power mics. But I've always ran power mics on my bass, not, not in a car. So I bet the noise canceling mics are way better for traveling and shit. I don't think they really are that great for a base station, in my opinion. But I could be wrong. Wow. Yeah, it looks like even the Super Bowl's done. Jeez. Ah, bummer. I got a fresh bowl sitting out in the green room waiting for me to go get it and pack that shit. We've only been on the air for 51 minutes.
Everything's good down here. Sounding good too. I was just passing by the channel and heard you. Have a good night out there on the west side, Wrecking Ball, and we'll catch you next time.
Ah, he sounds good.
Slayer, Lake Okeechobee, Florida.
Wow. Stand by. I wasn't even on AM mode yet.
Yeah, go ahead. Who was that sitting there waving there, right?
Oh. Sabotage says, did you add nitro knobs on that radio? No, definitely not. That's stock right there.
I heard two out there. I heard you triple one. Big Daddy, I think you said good evening.
It's just an LED ring around the knob
Lake Okeechobee.
and the switches. On those switches for the bitches. Dallas says, he's talking to somebody else.
Yeah, I hear you out there in Southern Cal. I still didn't catch who it was because somebody keeps getting with you, but good evening.
See,
Right?
he's talking to Southern California, and we don't even know they're there. We can't even hear Southern California. We can't hear Southern, Central, or Northern California.
Yeah, it's been a little while, no doubt. But man, I hate when somebody keys with somebody when I'm trying to get their name or number out of there. But hey, hi, Volta.
Yeah, the Unident's looking good, huh? She's looking good on the new phone too, the new iPhone 14 Pro that I reluctantly had to go get because my iPhone 11 died a grisly death. It just took a shit. But they gave me $800 for it. So yeah, we got a stellar deal. That's what credit's for. That's what credit's for. I certainly don't have $1,300 cash for a fucking phone, that's for sure. How about it out there, Channel 17? How about it out there, Channel 17? CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with the live video gate. We're trying. Come on, come on. Man, I suck today, and it's not my radio's fault. Yeah, it's actually not the knobs. It's the faceplate that has the LED rings around the knobs. The knobs are just normal knobs. Knobs. Everybody say knobs. Dallas says those knobs come like that on the Grant LT, the 78 LTW, and the 68 LTW, and the Cobra 29 Nighthawk, which is a very elusive model. I've only seen a few of those. Travis wants to know what was fixed on the Grant. A bunch of shit. Let me think about that one. Number one, it had a blown IC chip. Yep, Ginger blew her IC chip. Supposedly this radio is brand new and untouched when it was purchased. And I'm still glad we have it, for sure. Very beautiful gift. I much appreciate it. Too bad it was broken. But yeah, had a bad IC chip in it. It was horribly tuned wrong and swinging backwards. Off frequency like a mug. and needed a little other attention. And I can't remember a few other things. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it got a full alignment and tune. Um, there's a swing mod that was added to it, which is very nice. Boy, that brought the radio alive. The swing mod did, and it's swinging forward, not backwards. Imagine that. Yeah, fully tuned and aligned and all that good stuff. Dead keyed at 3 watts RMS. So, yeah, if I think about anything more that was done to it, I'll let you know. But yeah, in a nutshell, that's pretty much it, which is a lot. I mean, the IC chip replacement alone was, I'm sure, a son bitch. Because there's like 10 pins that he had to unsolder and then resolder, and it's right on the edge of the board, on the side of the chassis. It takes a lot of talent and dexterity, skill, and professionalism to be able to accomplish a repair like that, in my opinion. And it looks like it's factory. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, I have such shaky hands and bad eyesight. I would probably like lop off my finger somehow doing that. Because I would probably be trying to use a bandsaw or something to fix my radio. Because I was getting frustrated with the radio. I was ready to shoot it full of holes with my AR. Shoot. Uh, 267 says she was sounding good on her first QSO. I have video proof. Right on, brother. Very nice. So both you and Dallas got some video. I much appreciate that. Very rare that I hear my radio. So that's very much appreciated. I think you've posted on the Facebook group before, haven't you, 267? Some of some videos you've shot before? Pretty sure you have. Travis says, sounds like he did a great job. He did. Fantastic job. And in a very timely fashion. Yeah, and I'm so appreciative. I'm so grateful. I don't know if he watches my channel or anything like that or not, but thank you, Tommy. I'm very, very grateful, sir, for what you did for me. Greatly appreciated. I mean, to say the least. Just to say the least. Let's see here. Seaweed says, I have an AR, yes. You're going to hell, LOL. Yeah, Travis says, I don't have a assault one. I have a defense one. Right, exactly. I have a defense semi-automatic 12 gauge as well. That's my go-to for home defense. If I want to reach out and touch someone, I go to my Bushmaster there. Sabotage says, I have a new DX959. I want to get a few things done to it that are out of my skill set. I hear ya, man. Yeah, that would be nice. I'm keeping mine stock. My DX, my Galaxy works so good. I'm not ever gonna mess with it. I'm just not gonna mess with it. UDX6267 says, what's an assault? Blah blah. And I say, I don't know. Travis says, not like the ungrateful Ted. Yeah, don't be a dickhead like Ted. Oh, the ungrateful Ted. Blue Happy Scrap. Hello there. Blue Happy Scrap says, awesome. Good to see you out there, Blue Happy Scrap. And 267 says he has a few sporting ones. Good, man. The more the better. They're like children, man. You have one, you got to have another. Or like CB radios, I should say. What am I talking about? Children. Like CB radios. Yeah, you just got to you get one, you got to have another and another and another. Seaweed says, I'll throw my old lady at an intruder. That's my first defense. Ain't no one wants to hear her when she's pissed. Believe that. I think my wife would be the first one to shoot as well, man. She'd push me aside and fucking bust a cap, dude. Get out of my way. I got this. Bam! Oh, that's funny as shit, man. Very faint out there. But the receiver's so good on this, it's definitely better than the receiver on Galaxy. That I gotta say. And the Galaxy receiver is really good. But a bit noisier than this radio. The receiver, I don't even have any, well, I guess the noise limiters don't really work on sideband, but I haven't been running any noise limiter since we've been on the air today. I gotta finish this bowl. Let me see if anybody can hear me out there. Down under. Down under, boys. CQDX, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gate on YouTube. We are standing by. Not sure if he heard us or not. Said something about checking in or something. Sabotage says, my main radio is a 959. I've done a couple things too, and it barks and has bite. Yeah, you get out there, man. The new one fades on receive, so I want it gone over, and if I'm going to send it somewhere, it's going to get a couple of changes. Yeah, no doubt about that. Because just the shipping alone is as expensive enough. It cost me $50 to ship my radio to New Jersey. And it took 6 days to get there through UPS. Travis says the Radio Garage on YouTube repairs CBs. Definitely. And I hear a lot of good things about the Radio Garage, including from Dallas Rife, who I trust his opinion 1,000%. He says they're really good. 267 says NB Fox Hunt has been running all weekend. I'm not sure what that is, brother. And 267 says the BAM is a very red place, and I'm very jealous. Nevada used to be a very, very red place as well. This state used to make up our own rules. We didn't take shit from nobody. But the fruitcakes have invaded. And they've all invaded southern Nevada, all in Las Vegas. And that's where all the population is in Nevada. So fucking Las Vegas gets all the shots called, you know? It's bullshit. And I live 600 miles northwest of there. I don't live anywhere near that goddamn shithole. So we get left out up here in the north, even though I live in the state capital of this great state. Fuck Las Vegas. Let them all burn in their cars in the median up against a frickin' palm tree. Let them all burn. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, I see. UDX267 says Needle Benders Contest. I see. I didn't know they had a contest and shit. That's cool, man. I I shouldn't say I hate that. Hello, Dennis Tower of Power. Dennis says, hey, from 1017 on the West Coast 73s. Right on. Dennis Tower of Power. Good to have you here at the CB Lounge 2112, and a big welcome as well. What part of the West Coast you from, my friend? Travis Chapin says Southern Nevada is full of kooks. Oh, man, to say the least. They are. And nobody in Southern Nevada is an actual Nevadan anymore. It's pretty sad. All the real Nevadans are still up this way, up in the north. But we got the kooks coming in here too. Don't get me wrong. It's not kook free around here either. Oh, no. But it's definitely red. See, Vegas is like the blue area, and then the rest of the state is red. Not to talk about politics or anything, because... Dennis Tower of Power, Fresno, California. Right on, from Old Tube Radio, correct? I apologize. Great to have you here there, Dennis. Hello, Fresno. You guys got our old arch from Reno. Years ago, Fresno bought the old arch from Reno that went over, I'm not sure, Virginia Street, I believe, and then they installed the new arch that's all got neon on it and stuff. And Fresno bought that arch from Reno, and they only had to change a couple letters because, Reno has Fresno in it, or vice versa. Seaweed says, I only hear Carson City has kooks, says Seaweed. Thanks, man. And Breaker Broke says, please don't talk politics. How you doing there, Mike? Seaweed says, I don't even stop on 36 to 40 anymore. They are dead to me. Too much crap. I still do, obviously, but I kind of avoid 38 at the most, for the most. Good to see you there, Mike. Dennis says, yes, UFC's rocks. And Mark Sanquist, how you doing, brother? Mark says, hello all, 10-4 over. Great to see you out there, Mark. Seaweed says, please don't tell me what to do. BB23. Let's go, Brandon. Hey, 390 Wagon Master's in here now. Hello, 390 Wagon Master. Wagon Master says, oops, I was on the wrong account. UDX390 checking in. Right on. Good to have you all here. I apologize about the lack of skip right now. You might be forced to watch me smoke a fresh bowl and talk with me. I don't know if that sounds appetizing or not. I'm still trying to dust this one I have here. So I'll let you guys, we'll just do a little sandbagging for a couple minutes here for a brief. If there's anything to sandbag. See if 6 is going still. Or 11. Oh, that was 5, idiot. Yeah, I think AM is DEAD. Yeah, we don't want to hear Channel 5. Channel 5 makes me nervous. I forget where the Australian is. There he is. Okay, stand by. I'm going to recalibrate, boys. Yes, thank you, Dennis. Now that 390 Wagon Master says that was a great stream last night, and that was my first time joining the Old Tube Radio Network, watching the stream and everything, and it was freaking awesome. And Dennis does an amazing job. He deserves way more subscribers on his channel as well. So if you're not subscribed to him, please subscribe to him. Yeah, Old Tube Radio is freaking killer. So I appreciate JT, Dirty Diaper 21, inviting me over there. Oh, they're coming back, boys. Stand by. I gotta frickin' recalibrate. See, the smoke meter's, it's getting low, boys. The smoke meter's getting low. That is not a good thing. Oh, shit. Woo! Damn. Okay, I'm gonna go change out this bowl real quick. So hopefully these guys will be here to give you something to listen to. We'll be right back, boys. Alrighty, my friends, I'm back. Apologize about that. Much apologies. Big mahalo for sticking around. I appreciate it. Big mahalos. All right. We got ourselves a beauty, boys. We got ourselves a Mount Rainier. A Sunday Mount Rainier. There it is. Mount Rainier. Isn't she a beauty? Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we got a nice fresh green bowl here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let me catch up on the comments there. Once again, thank you for your patience. Sabotage says Skip dropped right out up here. He's waving at Dennis. N390. Travis says he has subscribed to OTR. Very nice. Seaweed says Dennis is a true CB radio icon. He's definitely passionate about the hobby. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Yeah, freaking killer, man. I'm going. Mark Sanquist says Ginger is back, 2112. Absolutely, there she is, right there. Hey, hello, Jungle Joe C. God, hey, Jungle G, how you doing? Good. Hello, Jungle Joe C. Video Gates. UDX 791 waving from the Gulf Islands. Skip is fading away here now. Just finished working Guam Island. Very nice, brother. Welcome in today. There, Joe. Appreciate you coming into the CB Lounge 2112 today. 390 says that be right back sign is great. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I figured it's appropriate, when I go and do something like that. So if somebody comes in on the stream or whatever and just sees basically nothing going on, they, just see the sign, then they'll go, oh, okay, I'll wait around maybe. Gives you guys something to see. Jungle Joe says, how's it going out there in Skipland? It was going okay earlier. It was even better before I started the stream, but I had to start it late today, unfortunately. Jungle Joe says, smoking a bowl of Mount Rainier. Absolutely. Seaweed says, I've got 50 dB of Mr. Miller from Alaska on channel 6. Really? Jungle Joe says, thanks for the great live stream. Cheers in 73s. I appreciate it, brother. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Travis says, I hear they know how to party in Guam. You got me. I know that Guam might tip over. Anyway, look that up. There was like a senator or something that literally thought that Guam was going to tip over if they put too much weight on one side of the island. I swear to God, it's real. Look it up. Seaweed says, everyone make sure to hit that thumbs up, please. Yes, please, please, please. I appreciate it very, very much. Hit that thumbs up. And we've got we got 4 thumbs up so far. So we need to work on that a little bit. So we got 4 thumbs up and 10 watchers, 10 viewers. Thank you, everybody, for being here at the CB Lounge 2112 for Sunday DX services, even though I think DX is kind of left. Let's go ahead and thank Jesus again. Thank you, Jesus, for the awesome smoke. We appreciate it, Jesus. We appreciate the bountiful smoke, my friend. And we love you, Jesus. This ribba is for you, Jesus. Jesus loves a good ribba, and a Kelly ribba it is. Oh my, oh my, oh man, look at that. Oh boy, look at the smoke meter. Oh Jesus, oh jeez. Thank you, Jesus. Oh man, that tastes good. Oh boy. Yeah, that's that. I like it. I'm smoking OG Story. That's the strain I'm smoking. Jungle Joe says, awesome. Thank Jesus for the ganja. Love it. LOL. Absolutely, man. And Mark Sanquist says, our Father who art in heaven, 10-4. Roger that. Roger that. Roger that. We're desperately seeking Skip. See, I have no noise limiters on at all, and there's always a slight motor noise on everything, but it's usually like 2 pounds of motor noise on the normal, and this is barely moving. It's almost at, yeah, I guess it is about 2 pounds, but it's very much quieter than my Galaxy, I gotta say, when it's idling. But I tell you, I love that fucking Galaxy. I love this friggin' unit, and I love all my radios. I'm so fortunate to have them all. Thank you, Jesus, for the CBs. Mark Sanquist says, Ginger's looking good, 10-4. No doubt about it, huh? No bout a doubt it. We got nothing. Oh, there he is, Australian again. The controls on this thing are like smooth as butter. I just love to turn them and shit. The quality in this quality of the build in this radio is outstanding. This is a 1999 model here, made in the Philippines. I believe it's the last version of the Grant that they made. But this has got the original Grant board in it and shit, I believe. Like the XL, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? See if anybody can hear us. CQDX, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gate on YouTube. Come on, we're trying. Well, shit. That just calls for another Kelly. Hello, Kelly. Oh, yeah, we definitely have not lost any SWRs there. Our SWR, man, that is so freaking killer. Yeah, 2112 smoke meter. It makes everything match when you use the 2112 smoke meter. It matches everything. Travis says Philippine radios were some of the best. Absolutely, they were, for sure. Mark Sanquist, excuse me. Jeez, what's wrong with me? I'm lazy talker right now. Mark Sanquist You guys are the best. 875. Gonna back on out. Breaka. All right, Mark, you take care, brother. Take care there, Mark Sandquist, my friend. CQDX, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gate on YouTube. Come on, we're trying. Yeah, we're in the mud, my friends. Well, shit. We're 86 minutes in. We got 14 thumbs up, right on. And 16 viewers. Very nice. Appreciate all 16 of you being here. Trying to figure out what we're going to do here. Kind of hard to sandbag. I can't really hear them very well. I don't know if you guys can hear them or not. I swear you guys can hear better through the internet, through my microphone, than I can hear sitting right here in front of this thing. Yeah, I apologize about the boring stream today, everybody. I guess I'm a Sunday burnout or something, right? 18 viewers. Damn. Hello. 20 viewers. Right on. Hello, 20 viewers. We are just sitting here staring at Ginger Grant. And I can't remember who made it up, and I apologize to the person. But they pointed out that the LT here could be lounge transceiver. And I want to give that credit to who made it up, because I did not make that up. But I cannot remember who made it up, darn it. So if it's one of you guys, just say, I made it up. That was me. And I'll say, thank you. Thank you so much. Gulf Island Rock, Salt Spring Island, Ganges. Right on. I think that's Joe's wife, I believe. Jungle Joe C's wife. Or is that another one of your channels, Jungle Joe? Yourself. 390 says, just heard Fairbanks on lower 3.8. Yeah, it's starting to come back in a little bit. I wish we could hear Planet Utah. Gulf Island says lots here, yes. So he's here in Fairbanks too. Well, I'll just shut up for a few minutes and we'll see what we get. Let me talk to Kelly Ripa about this one. Fairbanks, where are you? Gulf Island Rock says, yes, Joe's wife, LOL. Oh, no, not yes. It says Joe's wife, LOL. We have you on in his man cave and in the living room. Oh, okay. Oh, you are Joe's wife. So that's Joe's wife, and they have the CB Lounge running in Joe's man cave and in the living room as well. That's friggin' killer. I appreciate that. Mark Sanquist says, Kelly Ripa, break. Jungle Joe says, family affair here in the Gulf Islands. We love watching CB Lounge, 2112. Thank you. Thank you. Look at that. we got that wagon master out there. How about that 390 Wagon Master? We got you in our receive here. 390 Wagon Master. I don't want to interrupt his trying to get to Alaska, though. Gulf Island Rock says, we appreciate you. Thank you. Jungle Joe says, Gulf Island Rock is Wendy. That's her name. That's right. I like that name. Wendy, my wife. That's right. Wow, 390 is booming in here. I don't know if he even realizes it. Go Viral Rock says, wow, you have a lot of moderators. Yeah, there's been some kooks that have come in here, and it requires a gang to get rid of them. I appreciate it. Ernest Van 10, how you doing, bud? He says, everyone knows it's Windy, W-I-N-D-Y. CQDX, CB Lounge 2112, looking for that 390 Wagon Master. 390 Wagon Master, we're looking for you. CB Lounge 2112. Come on. Well, you were booming in here, Mike. I figured if I could hear you that good, you could hear me, but I guess not. Unless it's already changed. The skip's already changed. But yeah, we heard 390 coming in fucking like a hammer. That was pretty cool. There he is again. There he is again, boys. Travis says it's kicking in here tonight. Yeah, not bad, huh? Not bad for a Sunday, I guess. Jungle Joe says, Bendy Windy, LOL. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Gulf Island Rock says, I'm going to get my Tento. What's a Tento? Or do you have a Pento? You're going to get your Pento. Mark Sanquist says, CB community is very friendly. We very friendly. CB community very friendly. Uh-oh, that wasn't nice, was it? Well, he's having a full-on QSO. And we're just sitting here bystanders. Oh, Tento is wine, I see. Tells you how much I know. 390 says I had a copy on 907, but could not get back to him. 390 says that wasn't me. Oh, shit. I thought that was you calling for Alaska. Well, that's strange. I'm confused. Well, I wonder who the hell that was then. Uh, 267 says, Reed, give that 907 away for me. If he can hear me out there, I will. Definitely. Let me see if we can get out again. Let's give this a run. Hey. CQDX, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gate on YouTube. We are standing by. And nothing. Jungle Joe says, what is a tento? LOL, I need to ask her. Maybe a Mexican gardener. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a Mexican gardener I don't know about. He's Tento Suave. Hear that fucking awful song, Rico Suave? Oh man. That was the worst of the worst of the 90s right there. Abso-freaking-lutely. Ernest says, I want Meow to come back. No, I want Meow come back was, what kind of cat are you? I said white cat. What, dude? You want Whiskers McMeow to come back to the chat? Is that what you're saying? The poor cat that got banned for 5 minutes the last time on accident? Seaweed says, hell yeah, we be representing Costa Rica wine. Gulf Iron Rock says. Mark Sanquist says UDX call signs are getting noticed out there. They are, I agree. Jungle Joe says Tento Suave. I remember Rico Suave, one hit wonder, LOL, for sure. How about I'm too sexy for my shirt, says Travis Chapin. That was Right Said Fred. That was another bottom of the barrel. Right there with Milli Vanilli. Remember those motherfuckers? What a joke. That's the way the 90s started, because that was 1990. The 90s started with that whole joke of a Grammy Award winning duo there that didn't sing a freaking thing. What a joke, man. You know that pop music was kind of swirling the drain at that point. There'll never be a decade of pop music like the 80s and the 70s, of course, as well, but definitely the 80s. That's when pop music was very good. Ernest says, no, I went Meow on 38. Some guy said, what kind of cat are you? I said, a white cat. Okay, I get it. Oh, shit, man. That's good, dude. Now I got you, Ernest. Now I got you, bruh. Ow! Oh, I just hit my freaking elbow. Oh, my God, on the arm of the futon. I better get a Kelly. I better get a Kelly in me before I fucking feel the pain. We still got great SWRs. I mean, goddamn. Good Lord. Jesus, did you see that, Jesus? Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Look what you did. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, sir. I don't think Jesus is in charge of Mother Nature, or he'd have us some skip right now. Oops. Sorry about that. Oh man, are they ever? Travis says SWRs are still doing well. They've improved. Yeah, they've improved, believe it or not. Gulf Island Rocks laughing. Gulf Island Rocks says, amen, Puff the Magic Dragon. When I was 6 years old, my mother bought me a turntable, a little kid's record, and she bought me 2 45s. She bought me Puff the Magic Dragon, and she bought me This Town Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us from the group Sparks. And I think it shaped my life forever. I swear to God, I must have listened to Puff the Magic Dragon 1,000,000 times. And the other song as well. I still listen to Sparks, of course. They have a phenomenal career, and they're still going strong. The brothers Mayle, Ron and Russell Mayle. I'm a really big fan of them, obviously. But yeah, Puff the Magic Dragon was my first record, along with that Sparks record. And my little record player that had Mickey Mouse on it. It was light blue. I'll never forget it. I was living in Camarillo, California at that time. Out in the orange groves. We lived on a ranch out there. It was beautiful. Growing up out in Southern California was, in that era, was a beautiful time. I'm sorry about the static radio, guys. I'm really sorry about it. I'm hoping that Skip's going to come rolling back in and save me. Because without Skip, I got nothing. You guys may as well just friggin' go. Because if Skip's gone, I got nothing. So, Mudbucket, how you doing, man? Good to see you there. 483. Right on, right on. Yeah, we're just sitting here desperately seeking Skip. Whoa. I think that's AM, huh? Oh, it's Tinto. It's Tinto Suave, you guys. I think Tinto Suave is out there. Huh. I gotta lead that channel before I get in trouble. If you catch my drift. Channel 5's going, boys. But they're not a big fan of the CB Lounge 2112. I've called out to them before. Wow. The snow here, it's snowing pretty good, but it's the driest, most beautiful sugar snow. I call it sugar snow. It's the most driest, beautiful snow ever. It's so dry that when you shovel it away, the cement is still dry underneath. It's crazy. But it's not even sticking to my antenna. It's not affecting the CB Lounge at all today. It's when it's really freaking wet out there that my SWR makes my station unusable. Travis says some of those Mexican units have some serious power. No fucking doubt, man. Yeah, absolutely. I've heard some really loud and really good sounding radios coming from south of the border. No doubt about it, man. There's one guy that used to come into the CB Lounge, and he was in. Oh God, I can't remember. It was right on the border though, but in Mexico, and he worked at a radio station. God, I'm having a brain fart. But he was a lounger as well. I haven't seen him in a long time, but he worked at a radio station and also was a CBer. Really good guy. Seaweed says, Reed, Jesus gave Nevada whorehouses. He gave Oregon skip conditions. It's still hopping here. Oh, man. I'll trade you. I'll trade you 2 whorehouses for Skip. Oh, we got Skip coming in. I guess he accepted. Or is that bleed over? Mudbucket says, try AM. I did. These are a little bit old, these comments. I apologize. They're out of order, too. Mudbucket says, a lot of the Spanish you hear is actually South America. Wow. Seaweed says, the Mexicans run what they want to run. Run what they want. They are protected by the cartel, LOL. Scary thing is, yeah, they are. Jungle Joe says, I worked a station in southern Baja. In southern Baja, California, Mexico today. Great loud station, and he did speak English. You are lucky to have dry snow and the bunny ranch. Yeah, I know. Well, the dry snow. The owner of the bunny ranch, he died a few years ago, Dennis Hoff, which is a bummer. I actually knew that guy. So I don't know how well that place is doing now and who's running it and stuff. But he ran it for a long, long time. We have it's up in a area called Mound House, the bunny ranch is. There's 3 or 4 other cat houses up there too, along with it. And I can't for the life of me remember the name. Kit Kat, I think, is one of them. Kit Kat Ranch. I just can't remember the name of them. Seaweed says, did he die of an STD? No. I think he died of a heart attack, heart failure. Thalas says, and Biden and that Klan. Huh? Mr. Smelling Salts? 483 says Reefer Ranch. Exactly. And 390 says, I need to switch devices. Yeah, there's another guy with Mexico City CB radio station or something like that is his name on YouTube. And I've talked to him on the CB before as well. And yeah, that guy's booming out of Mexico City, I believe. Man, that's amazing. That's a long trip. Marquis says, LOL, over. Seaweed says, stop parking in the rear when you go there, Reed. The name's on the front. Oh, damn it. Damn it. They're on to me. I think Skip is absolutely flatlined now. I was like, am I on sideband? It's one thing it doesn't. I wish I had an indicator of what mode you're in. That would be nice. I had a unit in PC 244, and it's the only sideband radio I've ever had that had little LED indicators of what mode you're in. And I'm talking mobile, not base station. It's the only mobile one I ever had that had that feature. It had a yellow, a red, and a green light. That was a really, really nice radio. I think it's the same as the AX144 President, the Uniden PC244. It's the same radio. Wow. Oh, maybe that's why we're not hearing nothing. RF gain was all the way down. Jesus. I'm not too bright, boys. I bet there was 100 people out there we missed. See? See what I mean? See? We missed these fantastic people here. Who else did we miss? I wonder if that was South America. 29's just been doing this for like a month. Sometimes it gets louder and it sounds like Predator. Brrr. You know, the weird noise Predator makes. Ernest says I'm in the stone mode. A little bit, yeah. I'm pretty laid back today. I'm not too high strung today. Sunday's just mellow, you know. Saturday's my favorite day of the week, though. Always has been. And Tuesday, followed by Tuesday. I don't know why Tuesday. Mudbucket says, excuse me. He didn't say excuse me, but Mudbucket does say, I talked to a preacher in Mexico on 27.815 FM one Sunday morning. He said he had to go so he could do his sermon. I'm kind of curious about the FM myself, but I got enough radios. I don't need any more, and not a single one of them has FM, unfortunately. And I'm not curious enough where I would, try to earn some money to buy an FM radio. I don't think. It's hard to say. Mudbucket says he likes ribs. Because Gulf Island says, Dallas, we are sitting in the kitchen having ribs and listening. And I'm getting a little bit of the burps from RC Cola. I apologize there. 483, I talked to him yesterday on 805. Nice guy, says Seaweed. 534. Gulf Island Rock says, Joe is running to the man cave to say hi. I know, I'm way behind here. Mudbucket says, yeah, I like FM. Seems to get some good contacts without all the crap for now. That sounds nice. Travis says, I think I'll calibrate with a cold beer. I think you shall. You better. Hope everybody's got a nice libation there to enjoy life a little better. Here on a nice Sunday. Everybody thank Jesus for what you got. I know I do. FM skip is addictive, says Mark Sandquist. Seaweed says, yesterday was the first day I've tried to make a FM contact. I like it. Made a few good ones. Cool, man. Mudbucket says, your Galaxy doesn't have FM. No, sir. Straight up CB radio. Yeah, SSB. That's it. I don't think Galaxy has an FM CB radio yet. I know Uniden does. Uniden has a CB radio full size, almost as full size as this one here. It's the size of a 78. I think it is a 78. I forget the numbers that are after it though, but it's I think it's F something or other, denoting FM. But yeah, they have an FM CB radio from Uniden, and it looks great. It looks just like the 78, whatever. But it's an FM radio. Yeah, I would love to have that actually. I think that's the radio I would get if I were to get a FM CB radio, would be that Uniden. Gulf Island says, really good second night of ribs. So even better. I hear ya. Lots of stuff out there when it's leftovers is even better. Lots of Mexican food too. Gulf Island Rock says lots of gratitude. Absolutely. And I come off kind of half sounding corny or whatever, but I am very grateful, and I mean that wholeheartedly. Jungle Joe says, I'm thanking Jesus and Wendy for what I have. Absolutely, man. I do the same. Travis says, both my Galaxies, my 77 and my 95 T2. Stand by. I'm kind of leaving it on just in case Skip comes piling back in, but I don't think it's gonna. Let's see. A lot of the big rig Galaxies have FM, yeah. But once again, those are the 10-meter radios. They're really not not CB radios in the truest sense. You know what I mean? That's why I don't have any of that, and that's why it's the CB Lounge, not / 10-meter radio lounge. You know what I mean? I don't mean that as a smart ass, but here at the CB Lounge, it's strictly CB radios only. CB radios only. If they're not a CB radio, I don't use them. That's why I don't have a modified Striker or one of those kind of things. And I have nothing against that. It's just my preference. That's all. Because there's some great sounding Strikers and all the other radios out there. I'm not against it, but for my own personal tastes and uses and stuff, and being a purist for the hobby, I guess, I use strictly only CB radios. Ta-ta. 968, how you doing, bud? Good to see you, brother. 968 says, hello, 2112, and to everyone I see, and to everyone, I see the Grant is alive. Yes, Ginger is back. She is blowing smoke. She's doing really, really good. I'm so happy because she had some problems, no doubt about it. Problems I didn't even know about. She had a blown IC chip. I would have never known that. I would just set that radio aside and just thought about it and cried because it was so expensive and such a lovely gift and cost so friggin' much money, and it was sad that it didn't work right. But a very lovely person helped make that right. Two lovely people out there. So, very generous and considerate people. I appreciate so much. Unfortunately, they don't want to be named. So it's a very nice lounger out there, and that's all I can say. That motherfucker. Travis says, I talked to FM Skip years ago before it was legal on my 77. Dude, you better watch what you're saying, man. I don't know if the statute of limitations are up yet, brother. Fuck, man. Or are you grandfathered in now? Damn, man. I'd put some furniture in front of that front door of yours. Pull the curtains tighter. Pull them tighter. Don't let anybody see you, man. Yeah, I was always curious about FM years ago, but I didn't realize that you could do that here in the United States. I always thought it was just Europe because I didn't really know anything much about imported radios and stuff. I'm more knowledgeable now about CBs than I ever have, of course. That's because I'm older. That's because I'm old. And I pay attention a little better, I guess, maybe. Huh? What were we talking about again? Mark Sandquist says Citizens Band equals the best band on the radio. I agree. That's right. It is the Citizens Band, and Citizens Band friggin' rules. UDX 907 says good A. Hello, UDX 907. Welcome to CB Lounge 2112. Good to have you here. We're just kind of rapping about stuff. I've got the radio sitting aside here. I don't want to turn it off completely because I'm under the assumption that Skip might come rolling back in, even though it's already 5:15 at the CB Lounge, and I think it's pretty much done for the day. But there's always hope. And I don't feel like being on camera today. I apologize. So you guys are going to be stuck looking at the radio while I blab and we all have a nice chat session here. Because we're still burning this nice bowl, by the way. Still got a little green on the edge. Oh, yeah. Hello, Kelly Ripa. I love Kelly Ripa. Of course, I love my wife the most, but Kelly Ripa is a nice lady. She's a nice gal. She's a nice gal. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So 907 is in Alaska. Right on. That's who 390 was trying to hook up with. I guess Mike said that wasn't him that I thought was calling out for him. I thought that was Mike. And then in the back of my mind, I was thinking, it kind of doesn't sound like him, though. That's why I kept adjusting the clarifier, because I couldn't get his true sound of his voice, or at least what I think it sounds like. Of course, we all know what his voice sounds like. You know what I mean? Let's see. Michael Hall says, hello, CB Lounge 2112 from North Carolina. Great to have you here, Michael Hall. Great to have you here, my friend. We're waving right back at you. Great to have you here as well, 907. Hope to get you in my receive one of these days soon. I love talking to Alaska. That's a nice treat, talking to Alaska, because it doesn't happen very often through my receiver. Seaweed says, Kelly Ripa says you ain't cool until you get an export radio. Reed, do you want to be uncool? Man, I've always been uncool. I'm so uncool, I'm used to being uncool, brother. Yeah, I'm used to it, man. All the cool kids are doing it, I know. I've never been the cool kid, though. Never. And they'd never let me play in any reindeer games. Ever. Jungle Joe says, waving at UDX 907. Good long QSO, brother. And then conditions just dropped right out of there fast. 73s, UDX 791. Yeah, that's cool, man. You got a nice QSO there. Travis says, I'd rather be alive and cool than be dead and uncool. That would be true. That would be true. Seaweed says he won't read it for 8 more minutes, Travis, and he'll forget what it's about, LOL. What? Are you messing with me? Did you write that just to mess with me? Are you talking about me? Hey, you talking about me? Ryan Crace. Wow, that's an unusual last name. I've never heard that before. Ryan Crace. 105 Indiana. Talked to you on my tram D201 today. Good contact. Right on. 105. I remember, man. Very nice, brother. Hello, Ryan. Welcome to the CB Lounge 2112, my friend. Hopefully I'm saying your last name correctly. I hate it when I butcher people's names. But thank you, 105. It was great to have a QSO today, and I'm sure I got you on the live video gate, right? Or did we talk before I started this? Oh, I apologize. 968 says Hope all had a great day so far. Fixing to eat a Sonic burger soon. We hope to have an In-N-Out burger. Can't wait. They're not that great, dude. In-N-Out burger's all hype for the most part. It's just another freaking hamburger, man. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. In-N-Out's going all the way out there now, huh? To Tennessee? In-N-Out Burger in Tennessee? That's freaking weird. When I was growing up, In-N-Out Burger was absolutely strictly Southern California. Then it branched out to Central and Northern California, and that was a big deal. It's weird to see it in like Arizona and Utah. It's just it doesn't have the same originality to it like it did anymore because it's become bigger than it has ever been. You know what I mean? Back in the day, there was only like 30 of them in Southern California, and that was it. And that's where the legend began. You know what I mean? Back in the 60s and the 70s, the legend. But see, those 60s, the 70s, and even the 80s, those days are long gone. So are the ingredients. So is the taste of In-N-Out Burger in its originality. It's nowhere what it used to be like in the 80s and 70s. And that pretty much goes for anything. But even In-N-Out Burger suffers from that. But they're still decent, and they're better than McDonald's would ever hope to be. You may as well just eat a cardboard box when you're eating McDonald's. Or pay someone to kick you in the stomach. Give them $10 to kick you in the stomach. And that's equal to eating one of their disgusting pink burgers, their yoga mat burgers. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. I prefer to frequent a local burger establishment. That's where you usually find the best hamburger, as at the locals, one of the local places. Very rarely is a chain place going, wow, now that's a burger. You know what I mean? I don't recall myself, and I love hamburgers, so that's why I'm kind of rambling on about hamburgers. You know who had a really, really good hamburger, and they were a chain, was Bob's Big Boy. What the hell they call that thing? I think it was called the Big Boy. It was fucking excellent. Oh my God. It was like a Big Mac, but good. But back in the day, Big Macs were absolutely delicious. So it was an even better Big Mac, back in the day. It was an even better Big Mac, I would call it. Yeah, Bob's Big Boy, good stuff. Back when that was only a Southern California thing. I don't know if they branched out to other states, but as like different names, Big Boy, like Tom's Big Boy and blah, blah, Big Boy. They weren't all Bob's. Bob's was the original, though. I think they started in Glendale or Burbank, California. I think it's Burbank. Sonic Burger. I stopped eating there about 10 years ago. Both my wife and I, we had one of the worst, hamburgers and fries ever at that place, our local one. And so we just never ate there again. And our Sonic Burger's been here about 30 years. They used to be really good. I used to eat it there all the time. But once something really nasty happens at a restaurant for me, and this hamburger was like alive almost. I swear to God, it was crawling away from my plate when I got it home. It was fucking gross. When I have a bad experience like that, it's hard for me to ever revisit that establishment ever again, even if they've improved. You know what I mean? And then I wind up probably missing out on good shit, right? Hitman says, too skinny for me. Hitman says, would love to live in Fairbanks area, see the Northern Lights. Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. You won't catch me in Alaska though. It's cold enough here in Lake Tahoe area. I can imagine how cold it is in Alaska. If I'm gonna leave the snow area to go somewhere, I'm not going to another snow area. You know what I mean? As beautiful as Alaska is and everything, I don't know. Even in the summer, I bet they don't get above 80 degrees. And in summertime, I like it 110. I like it fucking hot, hot as hell. But Alaska sure is beautiful. But I'll be going to Hawaii instead. 577 Jersey Customs Adventures. Well, hello, hello, hello. Man, where have I been? Hello, Tommy. How you doing? Bump, bump, man. I just dropped some blueberry D9 I can never say that word. Tincture. I can never say that word here. Well, right on, 577. That's awesome, man. So, welcome to the CB Lounge 2112, brother. I'm glad you came in. I was talking about you earlier. I wasn't sure if you watched the channel or not, so I was talking some nice smack about you, brother. No, I was talking some nice things about you, which is very, very justly deserved. That's for damn sure. Getting Ginger Grant here, getting her all lined up and back on the air, and she's doing amazing. If you haven't been watching the whole stream there, 577, you'll get a little bit of an example of how good we were doing at the beginning of the stream. Skip died out really, really fast today. It's because I started pretty late on this live stream today. But, man, it's so great to see you in here, 577. And bump right back at you, man. Enjoy that blueberry D9, man. Right on. And we'll do a toast. I'm smoking some OG Story, grown right here in Carson City. So cheers to that 577 Jersey Customs Adventures. And yes, his channel isn't just CB Radios, like it says, Adventures. 577 paraglides, and he goes spelunking in caves and mines and stuff, and really, really cool shit. I'm really impressed by the power paragliding though. That looks like the best thing in the world. It really does. It's an amazing sport. Amazingly dangerous too. And you got to be seriously a pilot to be doing that stuff. You got to be on your game and you know what you're doing to keep yourself safe doing that sport. So that requires a lot of intelligence, I think. So I better not get out there on a paraglider because I'll kill myself the first time. Cheers. Oh, I forgot to get that Kelly Ripa. I'll say hello real quick. Hello, hello, hello. Cheers to you all. I appreciate it. Much appreciated. Oh, shit. Oh, my. Oh, damn. That was nice. Luckily, I got a whole bottle of water here. Yeah, how exciting. 577. 968 says, oh, okay, having a conversation. Let me catch up here real quick. Mudbucket says, a friend and I tried FM when we first got our Galaxy base stations. Man, I love Ginger Grant. This radio, sorry to get sidetracked, but this radio is now alive, thanks to 577, of course, but thank God it is in new condition aesthetically and build-wise. Just electronically, something happened to it, unfortunately. But that's in the past now, of course. But what a beautiful radio. I'm so excited to own it. Yeah, I'm just really stoked to have it part of my setup here and part of the CB Lounge. I might have to clear out some of my older radios. I have a few older radios that I wouldn't mind getting rid of, but that's a whole nother story. They're all very nice too. But I've got so many CB radios. And you know how it goes. You know how it goes, but none of them are sideband radios or anything like that. They're just, Radio Shack radios and stuff. Your normal 40 channelers. Da 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 da. 907 says, I talked to your neighbor the other night right there. 390 Wagon Master. I wish he would get back on the streaming. I miss his Thursday night streams. I'm sure all you guys too also, Thank God JT had a stream the other night. If you don't know about old radio night, DD21 is the channel you want to go to. Saturday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific, and whatever's in between. Yeah, Dirty Diaper 21 does a great old radio night. It's freaking excellent. So luckily he had his live stream last night. It was very enjoyable. And then Old Tube Radio Network. And we had that gentleman Dennis come in from Old Tube Radio Network. That was really exciting. I much appreciate his visit and his support as well. And I visited that stream for the first time last night. And it was a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to the next one of those. Oops. Let's see here. Mudbucket says, I like hamburgers. I do too. Very, very much so. Travis says, if you run FM, turn your power back because it will heat up your finals. Ooh. Well, I won't have FM. Not for a while, at least. That's what I could do, is sell a few of my older radios maybe and gather up some funds to maybe buy that Uniden FM radio. And then, you know what I mean? Then I would clear some space for it, and I wouldn't have to use. Just had the chop alarm go off. At 5:30, I feed my conure fresh fruit. So I have to chop it up for her and put it in her dish. So she'll have to wait a little bit. I'm trying to catch up here. I'm trying. So yeah, did I plug 577's channel? I hope I did. So yeah, absolutely visit 577 Jersey Customs Adventures, because it's more than just a CB radio channel. He's a crazy mofo in a good way, in an absolute good way. Yeah, very, very great channel. I love it. And don't forget Jungle Joe C, Video Gates, and 483 Mud Bucket. Check out their channels. Even Car Crazy Guy, if you're still uploading there. Car Crazy Guy. I don't think you have any CB videos, but you do sure have some cool car videos, that's for sure. Gulf Island Rock says, we don't have In-N-Out Burger here in Canada. Oh, don't worry about it. I bet you have something just as good, if not better, that's strictly Canadian. So you're once again, you're not missing out on anything. I mean, if you happen to come across an In-N-Out Burger and you've never had one, I would say go for it. Go try one and judge for yourself. You know what I mean? You'll be probably, oh, that was all right. You know what I mean? But you're not going to be shooting sparks out your ass. You know what I mean? Sparks will not come out of your ass while eating that burger. Not like it did in the 70s and 80s. There was a lot of asshole burns from sparks coming out of their ass back in the 70s, 80s, because the food was so good at In-N-Out Burger. But no longer. It's no longer. I think that's why their food's not as good anymore, because of the lawsuits from the Sparks. That's my opinion, though. I'm not saying that's fact. Car Crazy Guy says, it's California, damn it. Yes, it is California. You know it. Unfortunately, it sure wasn't back when I was a kid. I couldn't have asked for a better place to grow up than Southern California back when I was a kid. But what a nightmare it must have been for the last 30 years of kids growing up in crap. I call it Crapafornia. So same difference, right? Or Califruit Cake Land. But not there's still good people in California. I can't hate everybody there, and because I know there's still great people in California, and usually the case with that is they're either stuck there or they refuse to leave. They're not going to let anybody run them out of there, which I much respect, or they're priced out of the state. You know what I mean? It's usually those, or you get your freaking other idiots that say, well, we wrecked this place enough and now it's so bad we can't live here anymore. Let's go to a new place and destroy it and make it exactly like Fruitcakeville. So, you know what I mean? You can't win. You just can't friggin' win. It's very frustrating. I don't want to see them coming here either. Not unless they interview them and find out, oh, they're a good fit for Nevada. Let's let them through. Then I wouldn't care. But you can't do that. Life sucks. And then you die. No, life does not suck. I'm just kidding. Travis says we don't have an In-N-Out burger or an Up and Down burger here in Pennsylvania. Ew. Up and Down burger sounds really gross. Up and Down hot dog stand. Anyway, Mark Sanquist is waving at you there, car crazy guy. And Gulf Island Rock says we like White Spot and A&W for fast food. See, we used to have A&W here as well, and they've been gone for years now. And that actually was one of my most favorite places to get a hamburger. I loved A&W. We haven't had one here in a good, I would say close to 20 years. We haven't had a Kmart here. It closed in 2000. We haven't had a Kmart here since 2000, and it's still sits vacant. It sits vacant. They built this whole shopping center for the Kmart here, and they put a super Kmart in, and then they tore down the little old Kmart that we had originally. They tore it down, and it all moved over to the super Kmart that opened in 94, and the whole shopping center that went with it never even had tenants in it for it was like 6 years, and then it went out of business in the year 2000, and that whole shopping center sits empty. It was the biggest bomb there was. They should have just left it an undeveloped piece of desert. It makes me so fucking mad when that kind of shit happens. Or redevelop something else. But no, they got to just tear up the next vacant spot and put something stupid there and watch it go out of business 6 years later. Watch it fail the entire 6 years. It's ridiculous. And that Kmart had the most disgusting supermarket in it I've ever seen. It always stunk of fucking dead meat, and it always was hot in there. It was just gross, man. I hated that Kmart. It was awful. So we don't have Kmart. We don't have Kmart. So we have to go to Cincinnati, Ohio, and get our underwear at Kmart in Cincinnati, Ohio. Now we have to go to Cincinnati, Ohio, not Carson City, Sorry about that. White Spot I've never had. A&W rules. Dave D. Have you been in here, Dave D? If not, I apologize. Hello, Dave D. Gosh, I have a limited limited memory span, so I apologize. Welcome, Dave D. You've probably been here the whole time, but, forgive me. Dave D says, tastes better than your average burger. Which does? White Castle or White Spot? White Castle's another one that's all hype. I mean, White Castle's all right, but it's the strangest thing, the sliders for one, and it's not that great. It's just not. Who has a great hamburger or used to was Carl's Jr., double Western bacon cheeseburger. You can't get any better than that, but we haven't had a Carl's Jr. here in almost 9 years. They tore it down and said they were going to build another one, and that Carl's Jr. had been here since the mid 70s. So they tore it down, said they were going to build another one, and never materialized. Instead, we got a fucking puke fillet. Gross, man. I had one sandwich from that place, and I was like, yeah, all hype. Never ate there ever again. One time was enough for me. I've never stepped foot in a fuck bucks. We don't allow fuck bucks. I don't allow fuck bucks material in my house. Any kind of product. Don't come in here with no fuck bucks. And I've never stepped foot in one of those shops ever. But I almost did at Kings Island because my wife walked in there and I was just following her like a lost puppy, not paying attention because we're at the amusement park. And she walked in there, and like an evil doorway, I stopped right at the evil doorway there, and I looked up, and the little sign hanging over the door said "Fuck Bucks." Well, you know, it said Starbucks, but in my mind, it read "Fuck Bucks." And I stopped right there. I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!" I almost blew it. All these years, I haven't stepped foot in here. And I turned around. I did not make it past the threshold, so I was safe. I was very safe. I apologize. Anybody out there like Starbucks, I'll forgive you. I don't like coffee altogether, and there's a whole fucking story behind that, and it has to do with literally starving and being homeless and things like that. Coffee was ruined for me because I lived off of it. Anyway, different story. McDonald's food sucks. Beyond sucks, Travis. Travis Chapin said that. And yeah, McDonald's is, like I said, you may as well just eat a cardboard box or have someone kick you in the gut and give them $10. Because McDonald's isn't even food. I don't even know what it is. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Last time I had McDonald's was like 7 years ago. I was on my way once again to Kings Island, and we stopped in Port Washington, Ohio. I think that's the name of it. And we got a Egg McMuffin. And I thought, oh, I'll be safe with an Egg McMuffin. Once again, it was one of those things that tried to crawl out of the wrapper and run away. It was alive still. It was slimy and disgusting and unfucking edible. And I knew if I'd gone back in that restaurant, not only would it made us another 20 minutes late of getting to the park before they open, but they would have just given me another friggin' Egg McPukin. That's what I call them, Egg McPukin, just like it. Another slimy, disgusting frickin' turd of a sandwich. So I avoid McDonald's at all costs. Yeah, nothing like the McDonald's of the past, which I craved. I mean, fast food was so good back in the day. It really was. And it's not just because we were young and our taste buds were different. It's because the ingredients were different back then. It has everything to do with it. It was the ingredients and the quality of the ingredients back then versus now. You know, we didn't eat yoga mats. At least I don't think we did back in the 80s. Was that Subway and McDonald's were guilty of having that yoga mat foam in their bread and shit? What the hell? You know? How can you exercise on a piece of bread? How can you do yoga on a piece of bread? I can't figure it out. Mark Sanquist says, do you like CB radios? Breaker. As a matter of fact, no, I don't. That's a good question there, Mark. Yes, we do. Here at the CB Lounge 2112, we really, really, really like CB radios. We do. Thanks for the question there, Mark. Car Crazy Guy says everything is better than McDonald's. Like cud. Eating your own regurgitation is better than eating McDonald's. Eating your own cud. Jungle Joe says we have an A&W started in Sacramento in 1918. Is that where A&W started? Rotten Ronnie's sucks. McDonald's is gross. I don't know what Rotten Ronnie's is, but that sounds like they got the right name. Imagine that. You call yourself Rotten Ronnie's and your food really is shitty. I mean, what a disaster of a business plan that must be. Oh, wow. Listen to this, everybody. UDX483 says, I like CB radios. Man, I am so glad. I appreciate when we get this all cleared up because I love them. I really like them too, there, Mud Bucket. Once I asked 390 if he liked CB radios. I asked him once, and he said he liked them also. 968 says hope to soon make it on your Video Gates UDX 791. Them conditions have been crazy, and the valley over here, it's rough and tough. I haven't made it out to Salt Spring Island in a while myself. Car Crazy Guy says we have a burger place called The Habit. Excellent place. That sounds like a place you go score heroin. The Habit, huh? I've never heard of that one. Here's a great place. Oh, somebody's already said it. and it was Car Crazy Guy. Car Crazy Guy says Tommy's Hamburgers, and I'm in complete agreement with Tommy's Hamburgers and Crazy Car Guy, and they made their hamburgers with chili on them. And at Tommy's Burgers, there was two. They spelled one with an I and one with a Y. Like Tommy from 577, there's that one. They spelled like his name, and then IES. And they're both very good, but one's a one-off copy, I think. But Tommy's Burgers, I don't know if they ever expanded or even if they're around anymore. They were probably one of the best hamburgers I've ever had. Absolutely. They had the best hamburger bun that was nice and sweet. Just everything about it. But their chili was freaking awesome. Holy. No beans in their chili. I hate beans in chili. And they had no beans in the chili. Tommy's Burger was the shit. It really was. Yeah, thank you there, Car Crazy Guy. I'm in complete agreement with you. And you know who really had a great hamburger back in the day for a fast food place was Noggles or Del Taco. And I'm not talking current Del Taco. Seaweed says, Big Boy is my bedroom name. And not because of my belly. LOL. Oh, shit. Jungle Joe says, Wendy and I love Hawaii the best. Yeah, absolutely. Me too. I think I'm way behind, aren't I? 968 says, that's me. I'll take 110 degrees right now. Man, I better speed up here. 907 says he's headed to Florida in February. Come and get me. I want to go with you, man. That sounds, what an extreme. From Alaska to Florida. That's freaking cool. But yeah, come and get me, man. Stop by Reno. Seaweed says, Jesus Murphy, who in the hell enjoys weather that hot? I guess me and 968 do. Dave D says last summer got to 118 where he's at. Did you ever answer me where you were at, Dave D? That's right, you have been here because I asked you where you were at, I think. Oh, man, didn't you say you were on the West Coast? I can't keep it straight. My God. And 577 says Dallas sent me here. Well, I appreciate that. Dallas is a good man. He's a good man. Well, right on. Excellent. Once again, I'm honored and privileged to have you here at the CB Lounge. They're 577 Jersey Customs Adventures. Definitely, sir. Travis says, I cannot do heat. I take cooler weather or the AC. 483 says, I'd rather sweat than be cold any day. I agree with Mud Bucket. I completely agree with Mud Bucket. Seaweed says it's 7 degrees here right now, and I have the window cracked because it's got warmer than 65 in here. I hear you, dude. This winter, I find myself in shorts and a short sleeve shirt out when it's 25. You know what I mean? So I think I'm pretty used to winter now. I've gotten used to the cold. Both of us have. And 65 feels very warm. I agree. I couldn't imagine being in Florida. I think right now, I think I would, if I went from here to Florida right away, I think I'd have a heat stroke. Because I know that a few years ago, I went from here to Kona, and it was a really cold winter, and I went from here to Kona, and both me and my wife were feeling nauseous because it was like 78 degrees and 90% humidity and beautiful, but it felt like it was 1,000 degrees because we are still used to being in the 20s and no humidity really because it's very dry here. So yeah, what a contrast. Very, very much a contrast. So I'm right there with you, Seaweed. 968 says lots of paragliding where he's at. That's such an awesome sport. And even cooler with the motor on it, like 577. He doesn't have to rely on thermals and stuff like that. He just fires that baby up and pulls the throttle, and he's on his way. It's really freaking awesome. You can buzz things like that and buzz fields, and oh man, how fun. UDX267 says, love the ceiling flags. Man, I am way behind. Thank you very much. Yeah, I love them too. Very, very much. I pledge allegiance to them. Mark Sandquist says 267 he's waving at. Travis says, no hot weather for this old geezer. 267's waving at Mark. Seaweed says, I agree. Travis, perfect temp is 58 to 65-ish. Oh, geez. That's cold. Mud Buckets waving at 267. Jungle Joe says DD21 is a great guy. He sure is. He's a funny guy, man. I love his sense of humor. He was afraid he was insulting me or just being a weirdo or whatever. He was afraid of how he was coming off. And I told him that not to worry about. I understood his sense of humor and shit. Yeah, he's a good guy. And I was just laughing my ass off last night. There's some things I think that he says that he doesn't even realize it's funny, that it's funny. There's people like that. They're just naturally funny and they don't even know it. They don't even realize that something they're talking about, and when they're not trying to be funny, turns out to be funny and interesting at the same time. Let's see here. Travis says exactly right. 534. If it's too hot, I'm heading for the cooler stuff. My sinuses can't handle heat. Well, that sucks. UDX 907 says it was you I talked to the other night. 2112. I had a feeling we talked. I just don't want to put my foot in my ass if I hadn't. You know what I mean? I don't have a log or anything, so I don't keep track. I try to keep mental track of everybody. Yeah, I know it's funny. So a lot of times I just freaking forget. So I apologize. Yeah. And then it dawns on me later, of course. Yeah, that's just how it goes with the 2112 here. But yes, right on 907. Like I said before, it's always a treat to talk to Alaska. Yeah, I absolutely remember our conversation now. It's always a treat to talk to Alaska. And we had some good conditions, and then it just, poof, was gone. Travis Chapin says, get a nice Galaxy FM radio someday, Reed. Like you said, trade off some of your radios. That would be the only way I could really afford to do that. Unless I got one for a gift, from my wife. Because she makes a lot more money than me. No, I'm just kidding. No, she does make more money than me, but I'm just kidding. I'm not going to wait for her to buy me stuff. But I would like to, pass on some of my radios, and they're very nice. There's 3 of them that are 23 channel base stations. One's a Cobra 139, and the other's a TRC 55 and a TR 30A. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know how much they're worth. I'd rather sell them to, one of you guys or something like that than try to sell them on eBay or something. I'd rather pass them on to people who are really going to appreciate the radios. Otherwise, I don't have to sell them. But yeah, maybe one of these days I'll give it serious consideration, and then maybe I will be able to buy at least that Uniden FM radio, if not a Galaxy. I would love to have a Galaxy one, but that's pretty pricey there. I don't see myself affording another Galaxy myself, especially having to finance a freaking new phone. I really didn't want a new phone. I mean, I really love this phone. Don't get me wrong. I'm not ungrateful for it, but my other phone was just fine. But it took a shit, and it wasn't revivable. I had to get a new one. And it wasn't dropped. It was very well cared for. It just stopped recording video properly, and it stopped wanting to do live streaming, and it was nothing with the phone settings or anything in it. It was internal. There was something wrong with the phone, so we had to get rid of it. So that's why I have this one now. So maybe in 5 years it'll be paid for again, like the other one. No, it took us 4 years to pay the other one off. 4 years to pay for the other one. We just paid it off like 2 months ago. But like I said, I got $800 trade-in value for it, so that helped. That was way more than I was expecting. The guy that helped us at the AT&T store did a fantastic job, and he found us every friggin' discount. My wife got a discount for being a nurse, and he did a really nice job and got us a great deal with a new plan and everything because our shit was so outdated. So we were gullible because Michelle got a phone also. Okay, I got to catch up. And I'm sorry to talk you guys' freaking ears off. If I'm boring you, let me go down the. Oh my God, you guys are so far ahead of me. Let me go backwards. Ernest says, any Aussie rolling? No. Let's see. People are waving. Blackstone Grills kick ass, says Travis. And Wagon Master says, yeah, they're nice. 294 Tennessee says, hard to beat a Blackstone. I guess I should read it forwards because now it's not making any sense. Good Lord, I'm so dumb. Okay, I'm back to where we started. Bet you need an export radio to get 26.805 for the call channel, says Mudbucket. Car Crazy Guy says Canadians have Tim Hortons. For Mudbucket says raining right now, 267, trying to build my Franken antenna, but no room inside. Oh, that sucks. How frustrating. Ernest Van Tent says, businessman coffee time? Or is that Buisman? What is that? Buisman? Coffee time. Travis says, my Galaxy 95 2T will get 26.805. Mark Sanquist says, mud bucket like a bucket o' mud, 10-4. 907 says, we had a long queue, so latest I had. Right on. I hope I was recording that. See, that was the other thing. For the last week and a half or so, when I was doing the recorded video gates, the phone would just quit recording right in the middle of shit. And I would think I was having a total recorded QSO, and I would look at the back of the phone and it would just be sitting there at 0. And that must have happened 30 times. I'm not exaggerating. 30 different fucking QSOs I had over the last week or more. And I feel really bad because I think there's some people out there that think they're going to be on the video gate, the Live Not Lounge recorded video gate, and they don't ever appear. And I apologize wholeheartedly about that. I have been thinking about how could I address that issue. But I really haven't thought about really how to do that because I don't remember who got, left out and all that stuff either. It's just people that I thought were being recorded actually weren't being recorded. Whole freaking snafu. So that's when it all started, about almost 2 weeks ago. And I thought it was just my phone, and that's why I messed with it for almost 2 weeks before we realized this thing is broken. Okay. So 907, right on, brother. Travis says, my 95 T2 gets CB bands A through H. See, that's confusing. I don't even know what that means, man. I am not proficient in those radios whatsoever. I am a CB radio guy, and I don't go really much further than that. And I don't really mind that, really. But that's really cool, Travis. Yeah, I've never really known about those kind of radios. I got hot mouth like a son bitch. Mudbucket says, that's right. Car Crazy Guy says, it's great here in the Santa Clarita Valley. It was, dude. With all due respect, Steve, dude. Move away from there for 30 years and then go back. 30 plus years, and then they'll go back. You probably would have a completely different opinion. If you moved away from there in 1989 and you went back in 2023, you would probably want to do an instant U-turn and go home. I visited in 2007. I will never go back there again because it was so sad to see my hometown destroyed, absolutely destroyed with bullshit on every level. It was no longer the beautiful little valley above San Fernando Valley that nobody wanted to live in anymore. Now it's just the San Fernando Valley North, and it has every crappy fucking thing that the San Fernando Valley has going for it in Santa Clarita. Unfortunately, it's still pretty there, but little by little, they chop down the mountains and they put fucking cookie cutter homes up, and somebody from another country or another state moves into it. There's not even actual Californians left in California anymore. I hate to say that. I really do. And I say that with all due respect because I know you love Santa Clarita and I know you love Valencia. And I love it too. But I loved what I grew up with in the 70s and the 80s. And it's not like that anymore by any stretch of the imagination. So when I visited in '07, I thought I came from a different planet. I felt like I had never, ever even lived there in my life. I couldn't wait to get out of Santa Clarita Valley. I was so fucking uncomfortable there. And when we landed in Burbank, when we got out of the plane, because you don't go on a jetway, you just walk out on the tarmac. At least back then in '07. And as soon as we got out of the plane, you could smell the San Fernando Valley. It stunk like nothing else. It has its own stench, not a stink, a stench to it. I was like blown away. I couldn't believe the stench of the San Fernando Valley. It's just freaking weird. God, I feel bad about talking such shit, but you know what? I'm from there, so I guess I kind of earned the right to criticize it, right? That's the way I see it, at least. But I'm glad you're still happy there, Steve. I just wish it was really, truly great in the Santa Clarita Valley, but in my opinion, for me, it's not close, not even close to being fair. But that's me. I'm not trying to put you down at all, brother. Car Crazy Guy says, glad you got rid of Sisolak. And we are too. We'll see what the new governor has in store. I mean, he's at least one of the other side now. Once again, not to get political, I see both sides of that political party. They're both gangs and they're both cults of their own in their own way and shit. And I'm just in the American side. You know what I mean? I'm voting for America. Those cult motherfuckers can take their bullshit and shove it up their ass. Dishonest fucking weirdos that are ruining our country. You know what I mean? So it's great to get rid of Sisolak. He was a piece of fucking shit. And we're happy about that. So we'll see what it holds for the future in Nevada, because Sisolak didn't take all the fucking idiots with him. You know what I mean? All the idiots are still here. They continue to move here. And they continue to make Nevada into something it never was and never wanted to be. I know that because I know a lot of native Nevadans, people who are from here, and they have a lot of the same sentiment. But that's that. Yeah, I wish if Santa Clarita was still the way it was back then, I would have never ever left. I would have never left, and if I had left, I would have come back years ago. Absolutely. I loved where I grew up. You know what I mean? There was a time when Santa Clarita Valley was everything. I was proud to be from there. I really, really was back in the day. But I'm pretty proud to be from Carson City, seeing as I've been here for 34 years. I know I wasn't born here. I was born in Southern California and spent my first 19 years there. And I thank God for that, because they were great years of growing up. I couldn't have asked for a better place to grow up. I didn't realize how lucky I was until, I'm my age now. And I look back and I look at it and how it is now. And I was like, wow. We had it beautiful and free. We lived in America back then. California was still part of the United States of America then, unlike now. I don't even consider it part of our country. And that's sad because that's where I was born. 968 said, did the channel strap mod on my did the channel strap mod on my 959? I have most of the free band with some skips here and there. Wow, that's freaking cool, man. I wouldn't have the guts to do that to mine, or the talent or know-how. That's for sure. So good on you, man. Good job, brother. Ernest says we have A&W. God, I'm so far behind. I'm so sorry. 267 says Mud Bucket, the rain hasn't got past Alabama yet. Okay, they're talking. Travis says this 95T2 has all kinds of bells and kazoos. Car Crazy Guy says Kmart is gone here as well as Sears. Wow. Wow, the Valencia Kmart's gone, man. That's sad. That's part of my childhood right there. Mud Bucket says, I love free banding with no bias on power right now, and my 2950 only gives about 25 watts maxed, but gets down like a mofo. 968 says, I remember Kmart blue light computers they sold. Travis says, Cincinnati to get your underwear, laughing my ass off. Hell, just free ball it. Man, I am way behind. Kmart restaurants were a greasy spoon, says Travis. Yeah, it was called The Grill. Believe it or not, I had some good hamburgers there when I was a kid. A DS315 Texas. I don't think you're in here before, so I'm going to say hello, hello, hello. Good to have you here, DS315 Texas. Welcome to the CB Lounge. Welcome to the stream today. It's just a blab session now. Skip kind of ran out quite a while ago. At the beginning of the stream, there was a bit of Skip shooting, though. So now we're in the sermon part, right? For the Sunday DX services. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Speaking of, thank you, Jesus, for Kelly Ripa. Thank you, Jesus, for Kelly Ripa. I much appreciate it. And I do mean that from the bottom of my heart. I really do. Even if it sounds sarcastic. Ripa! You know, the smoke meter's still doing not too bad at all, really. I wish the smoke meter could bring in some skip, but that's one of the things the smoke meter can't do. Smoke meter do a lot, but smoke meter don't bring in no skip. Oh, man. Okay. Travis says McDonald's got caught using kangaroo meat years ago. No BS. That's fucking disgusting. That's like almost eating a person. Wow. And if I had my way, I'm not a vegan or any of that shit. You know what I mean? No offense to people who are or whatever. But I need my hamburgers and stuff. But I wish there was a way to make a healthy and honest to goodness carbon copy of a piece of beef that didn't involve an animal. Then I would eat it. If it was exactly like a hamburger and it was healthy and all that stuff, I would eat it. And then we wouldn't have to do that either. I'd rather not eat animals myself. But that's just part of the the chain of fucking command, right? Unfortunately, that's a rough subject. DS315, I apologize, brother. He says it's an Egg McRubber. No friggin' doubt. Forever, it's the Egg McRubber. Thank you, 315. No friggin' doubt. Grossest stuff ever. And the Egg McMuffin was one of the best breakfast things you could have ever eaten in the 80s and the 70s, in my opinion. I loved that stuff back in the day, and it's not because I was a kid. I just don't believe that. Everybody says, it's because you were a kid and your tastes were different. I beg to differ. Beg to differ. Ernest says, slap that on the Barbie. 294 Tennessee says, the McRib is back, mate. Oh, God. Now, they didn't perfect that fake McRib there. Oh, God, man. The barbecue sauce is not bad, But what are we eating here exactly, right? And it's tasteless without the barbecue sauce. I don't know if we're eating butt or asshole or taint. I'm not sure what's going on there. 968 says, I like fried hot dogs, crispy burnt with barbecue sauce. Wow. That's crazy. Crispy burnt. Oh, man. Not me. Not me. I would love to see you eat one of those, brother. I don't like anything burned. My wife knows that. She burned my bacon the other day, and she felt very bad about it, but I ate it anyway because that's just what I do. Barbecue hot or crispy hot dog, crispy burnt hot dog. That is just crazy. I just like my hot dogs with hot dog sauce, and that's it. Hot dog sauce or ketchup. Car Crazy Guy says the Habit is in Granary Square. Oh, okay. There was a really good Mexican place there called the Alamo that used to be in the Granary Square back when I was a teenager. Me and my wife would go in there, and the cashier there happened to be a girl that would come into Magic Mountain and flirt with me. And my wife was a sassy gal, still is. And she almost got in a cat fight with that girl at the Alamo when we were eating there one time, and we never went back. But that girl would come and hang out by the Gold Rusher where I worked and shit. And my girlfriend, my wife now, when we were 17, 16, we worked at the same ride. So she saw what girls came around and flirted with me and all that shit. And you know how it is when you're teens and the hormones causes you to go do crazy shit. So the girl just happened to work at that Alamo, but they had great food there at the Alamo in the Granary Square, and I'm sure it's long freaking gone. Probably where the Habit is, maybe. Car Crazy Guy says Tommy's is here in Santa Clarita still as well. Wow, that's great to know. Still on Lyons Avenue, still in the same spot, maybe. 294 says that's one good-looking Grant. Thank you very, very much. I figure it's better than looking at me. I think I speak better when I'm not got the camera on me. I don't know. I get very self-conscious of the camera. So that's why I save you guys from the horrors. I'm not a handsome fella with a lot of talent like 390 Wagon Master. He can do a stream about anything and make it fun and interesting, and you don't mind looking at him too because he's very camera friendly. But with me, on the other hand, I don't know. I just feel like a freak on the camera. I don't know why, but if I'm recording videos like in an amusement park or whatever, and vlogging type video. If I'm doing the recording, because I know I can edit it, then I'm not so self-conscious of what I'm saying. So I don't feel so self-conscious of being on the camera, I think is what it is. So my recorded stuff, it doesn't seem that way, I don't think. Anyway. UDX 483 says, the McRib tastes like a barbecue hot dog. I think a barbecue hot dog is better. I enjoy hot dogs. Nathan's hot dogs are really good. SE 311 Sharp, how you doing? I don't think you've been in here, but maybe you have, and I already said hello, but I don't recall you being in here yet already. So how you doing there? 311, good to see you, my friend. Sausage McRubber is my favorite from McDonald's. And 315 Texas is laughing. Let's see. Wagon Master says, standing here at the griddle, 34 degrees and snowing in Planet, Utah. We're about 10 degrees colder and it's snowing as well, my friend. 390 says, cooking chicken and peppers on the Blackstone. Ooh, that sounds good, actually. 290. Okay, we've already gone through this. Now we're into the Blackstone discussion about how good they are. And any Aussie rolling. Are we getting caught up here? 483 says, I've missed some really good audio due to camera issues. That sucks, man. It really sucks when you're all excited and the person on the other end is all excited to be on your video gate, and then you realize later on that it didn't happen. And then I feel like a schmuck when that happens, and I'm like, I feel like I owe a big apology, you know what I mean? even though it's really not my fault, but I do. I feel very responsible for it because I don't like wrecking people's freaking happiness. And when people are happy to be on my video gate, that makes me happy. And I hate to disappoint them or they never show up on my channel and they think I'm an asshole because I said that they were on the gate and they never appeared. You know what I mean? So those are the things I worry about when I have issues with recordings and stuff. So I feel your pain, 483. Holy, I'm talking and talking. Travis says the movie Harley Davidson and Marlboro Man showed Burbank in the early 90s and it was turned into a huge ass airport. Really? I remember that movie being out there, but I never saw it. Travis says, I'm glad I live in a small village in the hills of PA surrounded by state game lands and mountains. You are. We have small post office open 2 hours a day and no local police force. No red lights. That sounds like heaven, to be honest with you. I think the only thing that would deter me from living in your area there would strictly be the weather. Because that sounds like freaking heaven to me. It really does. And I say that in all honesty. Travis says, I often wonder how meat got tainted. Was it rubbed on the taint? See, I often wondered too. Oh, there he is. Often wondered down below. Sometimes I forget to read ahead a little bit. Jungle Joe says, glad to see the stream is still running. I had to head to our house sitting location. The Beyond Meat Burger at A&W is great. Ooh, wonder what that is. We ate at Rotten Ronnie's, McDonald's. Oh, Rotten Ronnie's. I get it. I thought there literally was a place called Rotten Ronnie's. Boy, I'm stupid. Rotten Ronnie, Ronald McDonald, Rotten Ronnie's. I get it. Thanks for explaining it to me, man. So, yeah, we ate at Rotten Ronnie's. I'll always call it that now. Rotten Ronnie's. That's fucking excellent. I'm going to adopt that into my vernacular, brother. About a month ago, and it was so gross. I can only imagine. I haven't eaten McDonald's since that day in Ohio. And we only stopped there because it was convenient. And that's what we get for convenient. Travis says, Joe, Rotten Ronnie's is like eating ass. If that's what eating ass is like, man, McDonald's must be the worst freaking place on the planet. Travis says, I refuse to eat there, and I do too. I really do. I'd rather eat a sandwich from 7-Eleven or a gas station than go into McDonald's. I swear to God. I'd rather do that. Get a pre-made sandwich and a bag of chips and a big gulp and then go to fucking McDonald's. To hell with McDonald's. I feel like a sucker even paying for that shit. Gas station sushi. Is that from a movie? Because I know I'm so hungry I could eat a sandwich from a gas station is from National Lampoon's Vacation when they fucking launch the car into the desert and it gets towed away. But I swear I recognize gas station sushi as well. I might not. I might just think I do. Jungle Joe says, Travis, I agree. Wendy and I stopped there a month ago for a quick bite before we hit the ferry terminal. That quarter pounder I had wasn't good enough to feed a dog. It had been years since I ate there. Yeah, no fucking doubt. And you really notice the degrade of quality when you don't go there very often. The quarter pounder with cheese or the double quarter pounder was what I used to get with cheese. Was one of the best hamburgers as a teenager. That was always one of my go-to hamburgers. The ultimate cheeseburger at Jack in the Box is still pretty mighty tasty, I gotta say. Jack in the Box has still got some game in the fast food industry. They're one of the betters, I gotta say. Chick-fil-A was a joke. What a joke. They're as bad as Kentucky fucking chicken. And Kentucky fucking chicken used to be great. They used to have the best damn biscuits in the world. They tasted like real Southern homemade biscuits when they first came out now, and all that good stuff. Now you see how cheap and unedible. Kentucky Fried Chicken really is the McDonald's of the chicken places. It's absolutely horrible. We don't go there anymore either. We haven't gone there in years. And we used to love Kentucky fucking chicken. Let's see here. Gas station sushi, says Travis. Laughing my ass off. You know what? I'm going to turn this off. It's just wasting juice. Stand by. I'm going to make you guys look at me. I apologize. Before I wrap this stream up, because I'm probably wrap up soon. Let's see here. Hello, I'm on my new phone. Hopefully, it improves looks. Maybe. No, I'm just kidding. Ooh, excuse me. See, now I'm all self-conscious about being on camera and shit. All right, I've got the iPad right in front of me so I can look down and look up directly at you because you're right there. I need a drink of agua. Half gone already. All right. Travis sounds like he lives in a nice, quiet village. I'm sorry. That's why I always keep a napkin next to me. Nice, quiet village. Here on our island, there are no traffic lights and no fast food. We have to head over to the Big Island for that. The Big Island? You guys have a Big Island also? Is that Vancouver Island? You call Vancouver Island Big Island? Is that what you mean? Because, man, when someone says Big Island, there's only one Big Island. You know what I mean? So I instantly think of Hawaii Island, of course. That's cool, man, though. That sounds absolutely beautiful, Joe. I'm jealous. I would love to be in a place like that someday myself. I hate traffic. I hate traffic lights. I just like a nice, laid-back, slow lifestyle. But I want it on the warm tip, you know what I mean? I want it to be year-round nice weather. And you got to go to California and shit like that for that kind of weather. And I'll just deal with the snow. I'll just stay here and deal with the snow. I'm okay. But yeah, that sounds very nice, Joe. Travis says, it's awesome here, Joe. I have never felt more at home in my life until we moved here about 7 years ago. And did you move from Ohio there, Travis? From Ohio to Pennsylvania? I think that's what I was under the impression. Travis says KFC went down the shitter. Years ago, too. Years ago. 311 says Toxic Hell. I think was better in the 80s and 90s. Oh, for sure. Burritos are nasty. I was a die-hard Taco Bell guy. Oh, absolutely. And I'd still be eating there if it wasn't for the sudden explosion in my stomach that causes me to feel like I'm passing fucking kidney stones and shit. Some of the worst gas and stomach pains I ever got in my life was from eating Taco Bell. God damn it. It sucks. And then they destroyed their menu. Yeah, this Taco Bell is, that's no man's land right there. And that's not, we don't call that Mexican food. That's not really Mexican food anyway. That's just Mexican-inspired fast food is what that is. But back in the day now, Taco Bell was the shit, man. You would drive by Taco Bell, and if you smelled that place, I'm sorry, we're doing a U-turn, and we're going to Taco Bell. That's how good Taco Bell was back in the day, along with McDonald's and so on and so on. Ingredients, folks, ingredients. Ingredients and greed got into it, and cheapness, and, all that shit. It's not our taste buds changed. I refuse to believe that. But all my family always tells me, your taste buds are just different. I don't believe it. Travis says, I literally have deer and bear in my yard all the time. That can happen here too. I've come across bears. I know I've told the story about coming across a bear that was the size of a Volkswagen Bug. It was one of the biggest bears I've ever seen, and it was in the middle of the night on an unlit road, on a mountainside road, going over into a valley. And I was on my motorcycle at midnight, one in the morning, and I came around the corner, luckily slowly because I'm in a neighborhood, so I'm only going 25, and there was that bear in the middle of the road. Oh my God, frightening. I got out of there obviously, but oh my God. So yeah, we get some bears around here and deer all the time, and coyotes. That's about it for the big animals. There are mountain lions around here as well. Jungle Joe says Vancouver we call Big Island. We live on the smaller Gulf Island. Right on, brother. 390 says good night, Reed, and everyone else. Have a great one there, 390. Take care if you haven't already left already. I'm going to get out of here soon as well. It's already 6:23. I need to go hang out with my wife and stuff as well. So I'm going to get out of here in a minute too. Travis says, not from Ohio. My wife is. Oh, I knew your wife was, so I figured maybe you lived there with your wife. Travis says Taco Bell equals tacky taco. No doubt about that. It's like eating tax, thumbtacks. You know what I mean? Ernest says my wife works at A&W. I get discount burgers. Oh shit. Well, that's nice, man. Yeah, A&W they were good until the day they left town. You know what I mean? There wasn't ever a point where I said, "Ooh, A&W." I liked A&W a lot, even through the '90s. They left here in the early 2000s. Because we had 4 here in this little town in Carson City. It's a little town, really. And we had 4 of them here at one point. Travis says, I bet when you saw that bear, Reed, you had to shake out your shorts when you got home. No freaking doubt about it, man. That was one of the scarier things that happened to me on my motorcycle. Jungle Joe says, I liked Taco Bell back in the day and would eat there sometimes in Waikiki or Kihei. And on Oahu. That very nice. 483 says, I have deer in my yard all the time. Deer are good. I like deer. Jungle Joe says, good night, 390, and so does Travis Chapin. And so does 2112 says good night to that 390. And what I'm going to do here, now that we're all caught up, I'm going to thank all you guys for coming in tonight. I much, much appreciate it, even though it wasn't the big DX blowout that you all need and like. You know what I mean? I apologize about that. Unfortunately, we don't have any control over the DX, so you just stuck with the blabbing once again. But we're not going to give you 8 hours this time. We will spare your life. But we are going to give you another Kelly Ripper, my friends. Another Kelly Ripper. I think Kelly's getting down there anyway. Kelly's getting down low. Getting down low. Ooh, that was smooth, though. Very smooth. Oh, very smooth. All right. Yep. Last Kelly Ripa there. I have some material that I did shoot with my old phone that made it through. So I have another 1 or 2 lounge not lives. Another 1 or 2 lounge lives worth of video. Jesus, what am I trying to say? So I do have some recorded videos coming out on the channel is what I'm trying to say. And when I'm not doing live streams and stuff, and you hear me out on the band out there, if I say I'm doing a video gate, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm recording a video gate for the Lounge Not Live compilations that I do. But I am out there, when I'm not live, I am out there recording stuff as well, obviously. So you never know when you'll catch me out there. You guys have caught me out there before and got on the video gate, the recorded one, the Lounge Not Lives. So I hope you guys enjoyed those as well. They just don't get very many views. That's kind of why I am plugging them. I'm running out of talking intelligence. Obviously, I'm getting fatigued. I'm getting stream fatigued. We wound up going 194 minutes, so we've been going a while now. And we still have 13 viewers and 33 thumbs up. That is fantastic. Yeah, if you haven't hit that thumbs up before we head out of here, hit that thumbs up. Let's do one more last thumbs up drive, and then we'll be. Oh, I guess that was 23. I thought it said 33. 23 thumbs up. Very nice. Very nice. So yeah, I'm out there recording and stuff. It's not just the live streams only. I do record, and I make that compilation. On my channel, I prefer, for my style of making DX videos, recorded ones, I prefer to put them in a compilation, and it delays it a little bit compared to someone who puts them out one at a time or whatever, and right away. I have to go through and edit them and collect them and all that stuff, and so it takes a few days, and they usually come out 1, 2, or 3 days later after I collect the video gates. Is usually the time frame it takes me to make those. So some people don't have the patience for that. I can understand that. They want to see their radio immediately or hear their radio immediately, and it takes me a little bit of time to get the recorded video gates out there. So I'm plugging them. Please watch the lounge, not lives. They're basically segments from a live session, but they're not. All right, so everybody have a good one. I see there's more stuff here. Yeah. I'll catch up one more time, and then we're out of here after. Right on, we got 25 thumbs up, so we got 2 more. I appreciate that. So we'll go here in just a second after I catch up. Sorry, not been typing. God damn. Sorry, been eating, not much typing. Have a good one. 2112 and to all. Says 968. There you are. I wound up looking at the microphone. I love to eat venison, says Travis. I've never tried. I don't think I ever will. 311 says, great show. 2112, have a good evening. And you too, brother. Always great to see you here, sir. Travis says, I want another 8-hour video gate. Come on, guys. How about it? I don't know. You may get one someday, but not any day soon, I don't think. That was a long one. It really was. I swear to God, I felt like I had been on drugs after that for about 30 minutes. I was all wired, and it was weird. It was complete 8 hours of just nonstop talking, I guess. I don't know how he did that. I really apologize about that. 43 says he hasn't found any venison he didn't like. Mud Bucket's waving at 311. Travis says, I like my venison. I like my venison straight up. No other stuff mixed with it. 315 says, always hit that thumbs up. Thank you, 315. I much appreciate that, good sir. Absolutely. Travis says, I smash that thumbs up button here all the time. And Travis says, venison is better than any beef you will ever eat, Reed. Well, maybe someday if I ever have the opportunity to do that. I might try it. I did try the Japanese barbecue, with the show. It's actually on my channel. I recorded it. And that was one of the most off-the-wall cultural things I've ever done, and I loved it. But I like Chinese food too. But Japanese, what is it, hibachi or whatever, is amazing. So I could see myself trying venison as well, maybe. Deers are so cute, but so are cows. Cows are so cute. They're like big, giant dogs. They really are. Cows are amazing. And when I go out for my motorcycle rides, I always make a point to go out where the cows are, and then go out there and just kind of chill with the cows for a little bit alongside the road when it's a nice summer day in the Tahoe area or whatever, and chill with the cows. And they're so freaking cute. That's why I wish we could come up with something other than beef. I really wish. Any kind of animal. So you guys have a great night. Venison is nature raised, organic, not pumped full of bullshit and force fed. I hear you, brother. I hear you. On that note, keep eating venison, I guess. Eat that venison. I'll keep Kelly ripping. And you guys keep CB lounging and keep coming back as you all have been doing. I appreciate the support as always, everybody, and you have a great Sunday evening and a great week ahead. And I hope to see you soon on another live one. Adios, everybody. Bye bye. I'm not going to read the last ones because then I'll never stop. Bye.